I mean, honestly, I don't. Like, blah blah blah. I can't speak in one mind. Illiterate. Always do the get no pose. That's like one sec. I need the glasses and everything to do get no pose. I got severely traumatized by Evangelion a couple times ago. I don't know. It doesn't work because I have a long hair. I haven't been in front of the camera for so long, and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing is gonna make a that looks absolutely terrible. Oh my god. And then again, who knows what a ponytail is gonna look like? It looks fine behind. I'm getting sidetracked. I haven't been in front of the camera for so long. Like I just wanted to record something. I have no. I would make blah blah blah. I'm still illiterate apparently because I've been talking for too long in front of a glass light recorder. Ugh. I have no content to post on this content website. I just wanted to talk in front of a camera for so long. Ugh. And I got sidetracked so many times. I cannot stay on point. I cannot stay on point. It is a sin, my God, if I stay on the fucking point of a conversation. Ugh. You see, if we go outside, or if I'm out with my friends, we start at say noodles. Oh, I'm hungry for noodles. Want to get noodles? And then we end up talking about about some I can't even about how Muslims are inferior or something stupid and racist like that. Uh, so yeah, you can have like in LOL, you can just have the stupidest, most belligerent and possibly illegal in places that they have hate speech laws conversations, and at the same time they're extremely intellectual and they give beautiful insight into a person that you don't know and that isn't you. Like to the point where like some time ago I've been making jokes like this is a life is a show. It's the daily lives of us degenerates for me. That's the name that I gave it. I swear to God, if somebody steals that name, I'm gonna smite them. I'm gonna smite them where they stand. I'm gonna channel the power of Hanakawa. No, Hanakawa is not best girl. Senju is best girl. Fight me anyway. But still, the power in her assets are two neutron stars on her chest. Anyway, like, I've been making jokes that life is a show, because if it was a game, there'd be loading screens, and there'd be auto-balancing, and there'd be microtransactions, and DLC. I don't see any of these things in my MMO. No, no, no. Anyway, so it's like a show. Like, you look at some of the timing, and it's like it's scripted. You wonder why you're still in this horrible, absolute shithole, honestly. and and then you look up and you say the writer of the show is the biggest asshole or the greatest goddamn genius that ever existed in the entire world. Uh, and obviously, I don't really mean this seriously, but like still, sometimes in 3 a.m. where you're trying to pull an all nighter because they want to watch Panty and Stocking again because they're still not gonna make a season 2 for some reason. You just think to yourself, you know what? Maybe I'm not joking. Maybe life really is a show. Anyway, back to beat. Anyway, um, so yeah, like it has some of the most interesting lore. You're told that you have great freedom, but then you look at other people and they just turn out the exact same, like carbon copies of each other. You're probably also going to be a carbon copy of each other, but you know that you're special, that you're unique because it's from your perspective. You're not probably the main character. I know a friend. He has a son, and he has an emoto, and he has a harem. This is BS. No. Anyway, we need auto balancing. Can you please nerf every single person in this? Anyway, uh, yeah, seriously. So, like you think Like you're just the POV. You look at the extras in the show, and every single one of them is beautifully designed and unique. And like they're just carbon copy archetypes of each other, but still, you know that every single one of them has their own little unique story. And that any time one of those extras can just yeet themselves into the foreground and say, you know what, I'm gonna be main character now. I am your friend now. Or you get things that are foreshadowed. Like for me, that's a lot of foreshadowing. Maybe it's hindsight, hindsight, hindsight. Do you know why? My hindsight is not 2020. This doesn't give me 2020 vision. No, I don't have that for my hindsight. My hindsight's garbage anyway. Um, but you have like foreshadowing, straight foreshadowing in this. I like to joke like what's it called. This is the second semester of my ninth and final year in what's it called in obligatory school, at least where I live. Yeah, and like you should look at back at season one, or let's just say dritte Oberstufe, ninth grade, and then you have ninth grade second season because I'm a Monogatari fan. And I'm only gonna call it second season because that's a Monogatari reference now. Um, and like so many events from first one are foreshadowed. Sometimes season one characters who have had big kontaktabrochen are just yitten back into the main plot in like around the beginning of season one. Like it's already been going on for a little bit since no, not January, since February, I think. I have no idea. I think it was February. I don't know. Don't double check that. I won't double check that. But you know, since some time ago, you see events that are gonna be foreshadowed now, and you're like, I'm gonna divide this. Like you look back in your life and you're like, I'm gonna divide this. In the end, your life is sort of determined not by yourself, or how your perception of time in your life is not determined by yourself. It's determined by your events around you, or at least that's how I see it. Like I can, if I wanted to, honestly, I would just set like Wednesday, Friday and let's go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are not the weekend for me. That's how I would do it. Just you know why? Just to annoy whoever writes this. Like probably Wednesday and Tuesday would be my weekend, and that's like, oh, I have to work, but still I have a couple days of work before I have free day off, and then Monday, and then again, or like on Thursday, no, Wednesday and Thursday would be my weekend, because then I have to start the week with work, I end the week with work, but in the middle I've got some free time. It's fine. That's just daily life. That's how life is. Instead of it being, oh, I have an entire week of work, and then I have 2 days of rest, and then I have another entire. No, no, no. I start with work. I have some rest, I go back to work. That's how I would organize my life. But like in the end, it's determined for you because you can like the what's it called every single school year defines your year. Like it just defines it. You have no, you can't object to it. Like in the end, you start having to distinguish year from school year. Uh, and it's divided, especially here, it's divided into a fade-in, right? Because you have instead of having like one big summer break and one big Christmas break, we have like tiny summer and then like 2 weeks of Christmas and then 2 weeks of Easter and then like 2 weeks of Sportferien and August and spring break. Garbage, garbage. Really, honestly. But then you look at like this is that one crucial year for me. Crucial year, my ass. And you think, okay, you start look no no no, you start looking back at into months and then to into weeks, honestly, and like you can sort of divide things like into arcs almost. Every day is an episode, but then like you have arcs, character arcs, arcs of work or whatever. And yeah, they don't always perfectly overlap, but with me they kind of sort of do. I don't know. I can always tell like okay, I've gotten this one thing done. And it's like I've done everything for now. I've done like it says that for like 2 days. I'm like I've done everything. I don't have anything to do. I've watched everything I wanted to watch. There's no more like big projects to go on. There's no more friend stuff. What's it called? There's no more friend issues, no social issues. Like yeah, there might be one big overhanging over the entire season, but still. And then this happens for like 2 days, especially right now. This is what's happened to me right now. Like, I've done the big project. I've done, well, no, first I had this French presentation I had to do, and I got a good grade out of it. I got this math, and I got trouble in math, and then I'm good. And then I also had what's it called, and then I had how was it called? Oh yeah, and the big essay. Well, not essay, voluntary book, short story to write. I might post that somewhere. It's garbage, absolute garbage, and I hate it myself for writing it, but still, it's fine. Um, and I've done all that. I presented it and I finished it and I got a good result out of it. All of my issues with friends are like gone, and now I get 3 weeks of nothing, of no school or no school. We're still probably gonna get like homework and stuff, but still no school. And I'm just thinking like, okay, damn, season one started off good. I mean, second season started off great. Like you start off second season. Like for me, the second season started off with perfectly. Like everything's being set up for the end. Have a big end goal, the Abschlussarbeit, learning Japanese, which hiragana, katakana, hinjaku. You look at kanji and it's just like, T posing in the corner, or Reddit says T posing over the roof, like you just like, oh, this guy don't know what is about to hit him. Look at my ahoge. Look at my ahoge. The introduction of VTubers around the beginning of the semester for me. And it's like, okay, so we have all these arcs and all these little plot devices now, and like, what are we gonna do with them? A lot of them have been solved, a lot of them haven't been solved. But like, honestly, not honestly, no. I'm still doubting myself, but like, I would be surprised, but not entirely surprised if life was just a show. I think there's a movie about that, but I don't know the name of it. I'm just gonna keep playing with my ahoge. I'm gonna pull a Kiryu Coco. Kiryu Coco, best girl. Fight me. No, Watame is. I'm not. I'm fighting between Watame and Coco. I don't know which one's better. They're both adorable. I know Fourth Gen isn't the strongest one, but still. Look at my eyebrows. I can move them. No, anyway. Why am I still playing with my Ahoge? I like my Mexican hair. Ah, like yeah, like I've just been thinking back. I think life was divided into shows and stuff. I don't think I even post this. I don't know. I might post it, might then delete it. But I just wanted to talk into the camera, and I still haven't plugged in my mouse. I fucking hate my